Saunders seeing? What's current? Well, I think most of the world knows what's current right now. I don't have to tell you. I don't even have to ask you. Former President Donald Trump was ambushed, in a sense, I guess if that's the right way of saying, and an attempted assassination on his life. And we all know what assassination essentially means, to try to kill someone or injure someone for political purposes. He's a politician. It was politically driven. The shooter, Thomas Matthew Crooks, 20 years old, from Bethel, Pennsylvania. He was the main person. He was the main subject. He is no longer living. He unalived, not himself, but he was neutralized by the Secret Service members and the law enforcement. Trump was wounded in the ear, or by either glass or a bullet that passed in the air. There's actually photos of the bullet caught in midair, floating through. So he was bloodied. He's gonna be like Invictus. He's gonna turn this into Invictus, the poem. I was just reading this poem. My head is bloody but unbowed. That's what he's gonna be like. He's gonna have that sensibility about him. You know, he's gonna be he's like 50 Cent almost, like, you know, or Tupac or something like that. When he got shot when Tupac got shot, one of the earlier times, and 50 Cent, of course, got shot 50 times, 9 times. So Trump is trying to become a rapper, I think. If he drops a mixtape, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all if he dropped a mixtape. I will not be surprised. Phil Mo's in the house. Good morning, Sky. It's afternoon where I am, sir. I don't know where you are, but good afternoon, good morning to you. Courts gave the okay for BG and Birdman's new single, Back in the Field. Okay, we're not talking about BG and Birdman. We're talking about the Donald Trump. I appreciate that, Phil Mo. I appreciate you chiming in and tuning in. Appreciate you, but you have any conspiracy theories? That's all I want. That's all I want out of this whole shebang are conspiracy theories. That's all I want. Even conspiracisms. Conspiracisms are even worse. Conspiracy theories have an element of truth to them, but they haven't been debunked or certified yet. But I just want conspiracy theories. Say, whatever you want to say. I'm waiting for you guys to chime in, and I'll evaluate what your thoughts are. But yeah, so this is the biggest story of the weekend. It trumped. Like I was about to say, it trumped. Ha ha ha. Sunday morning, my dad and I usually have Sunday morning pretzel and juice. We just watch Sunday morning. It's our cool little thing we have. That was preempted by the discussion of the same thing over and over. They show the same footage, him speaking from this side, and then you hear the pop, 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 and everybody kind of ducks down. Nobody runs. I was like, okay, I guess they're on a special code, because nobody ran. Everybody just went, oh, woo! Like, that's it, because he put his hand in the air. He put a fist in the air as if to say, fight, 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 fight. Like that. This is just weeks before the National Convention in Milwaukee, the Republican National Convention. Amber Rose is supposed to speak with it. Let me get that 100% straight. Amber Rose Tucker Carlson and Amber Rose among featured speakers at Republican National Convention. I can't wait. So Amber Rose is doubling down on her endorsement with Laura Trump ahead of RNC. It's wild like that. It's wild, my nigga. It's wild. So you know, I got my own little conspiracy theories. If you guys aren't going to put them out there, I think this is, like I said, this is Trump's Invictus. My head is bloody but unbowed. I took a, either it was a piece of glass, they said, or a bullet. They're still, you know, deliberating on it. Either way, he was injured because of some shooting. I think that this is all, you know, orchestrated, because why were the Secret Service, what were they doing? There was a guy that said he was on the side saying, "Look, look. There's a guy on the roof." I guess he wasn't as adamant. He was just like pointing, like, this guy on the roof. He wasn't saying anything like, "Look, you guys really need to do your goddamn job for once, and actually, you know, protect your the person that is in your under your care, in your care." I don't know what the proper terminology is. The stooge that's up there in the suit, or in the unbuttoned shirt. Everybody was on key on that too. Nobody wore ties. Everybody was wearing, you know, the white shirt with the blue jackets, and the blue slacks. That was interesting. I noticed that. I took notice to that. Because usually the Secret Service have, you know, they had the sunglasses. They always had the sunglasses. They had the earpiece, and they had the black suits with the black tie, or the blue suits or blue tie. They just had the blue suits with the white shirt, and the white shirt unbuttoned. I noticed that. So what I think is going to happen is we're gonna see a lot of fallout. I think this Thomas Matthew Crooks, these are all theories. This is all conspiracy theories. Don't take this seriously. This is my disclaimer. I want everybody to chime in with their conspiracy theories. My conspiracy theories are, I have multiple. I believe that this was all orchestrated by this is all orchestrated by the Democratic Party. Actually, I have two differing ideas. It's by the Democratic Party. For one, they put him up there. He let them his shots ring off, pop, 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 and, you know, it brought to a different level. This Crooks guy, you know, he was paid to do it. He probably blew all the money the night before, went up on the rooftop, and kept going. What we got? We got Rob. What is that? Rob 3000 ish. Yeah, welcome back, sir. You've been here before. I don't know what those emoji or, oh, peace signs. Okay, cool, peace signs. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of peace in here, because, and this was so, it would have been ironic if he had the gun control instead of, what was it, something, oh goddamn, I can't think of it. He was talking about something. He was like, that chart is old. I'm gonna do some research. He said that chart is old. I'm looking for it right now. I'm calling on the BBC. They got a picture of him. This guy looks like he's, you know, got pushed around in school, got, you know, made fun of because he looks like dorky, geeky, nerdy. He's got glasses and braces. He just looks like a white, you know, just a white kid, just a regular white kid. You know, just, that's what he looks like. And then he turned to a sniper by the time he was 20 years old. This picture was probably when he was like 12. So I'm trying to figure out which one it was. I'm trying to think about it. I'm trying to figure it out. Give me a moment. Let me see something. Salute to you, Wizard. Appreciate it. Salute to you, Dutch. Welcome. I'm just going to take a brief break so I can look at a video so it doesn't bleed into the show. All right, I'm gonna just come back. Dutch, I'm not your brother, but you're welcome here. Everybody knows it is a it is another Sunday fundraiser show. If you give me $20 or more, you know you'll get you're on your way to a wrench. I'll say that much. But all questions are free because it's the weekend. If you want to ask questions, it's absolutely free. But I want to see your conspiracy theories. My conspiracy theory is that Crooks was hired by the Democratic Party. They put him in. He was a plant. He did what he was supposed to do, and they're gonna make the MAGAs, you know, riled up because they're gun owners mostly. They know what they're doing. All right, salute, homie. Salute, Dutch. I need $20 up out you. My Cash App is $SKYLERSAUNDERS. My Venmo is at SKYLERIZED. My PayPal is paypal.me/SKYLERSAUNDERS. So if you feel inclined, drop a little donation. That's all I'm asking for the content, for the machine. Cause I'm waiting for y'all to come back. Don't smoke those Trump packs just yet. You can't smoke on a Trump pack yet. Nobody's smoking on a Trump pack. He's still around. You can smoke on Dr. Ruth. You can smoke on Richard Simmons, and you can smoke on Shannon Doherty, but you can't smoke on Trump. Can't smoke on Trump. He survived. But I'm trying to think what he was talking about. He was talking about something was outdated, a chart, something like that, some kind of chart with his main point. But I was saying it would have been ironic if he was talking about gun control at the same time. That would have been epic. That would have been really epic. Cause I'm not for gun control. I go by what they say. You know, most people say, how I feel about gun control. Easy, steady hand, and know when to keep your finger off the trigger. Never treat every weapon. Well, let me start off from the beginning. Treat, never, keep. Treat every weapon like it's loaded. Never point a weapon at anything unless you intend to shoot it. Keep your finger straight off the trigger until you intend to fire, and keep your weapon on safety until you intend to fire. So treat, never, keep. So anybody that knows that, anybody's a former trigger puller like myself, I can't even pull any more triggers, lethal weapons, anymore. I'm crazy. I have bipolar disorder, so I can't be pulling triggers anymore. So I'm a United States Marine, but that's the reason why I went crazy in the Marine Corps, and now I'm getting, you know, government funds, so it's not bad. It's all right. But yeah, I need your conspiracy theories. Here's another one. The Republican Party did it. Salute Black Cuddy. I need your conspiracy theory, Black Cuddy. The Republican Party did it. They said, you know, just nick his ear. Don't, you know, don't take him out. No, because that was special. That's interesting to me. Can you get a gun license if you're bipolar? No, not that I know of. I don't think you can. If you have some kind of mental disorder, I don't think you can get a gun license. I don't think so. And in certain, I think, and I think that's across the nation, probably the world. I don't know. There's probably maybe some pockets of the earth, you know, allow it, but I'm pretty sure in the United States, nowhere, if you have some kind of mental disorder or something like that, they don't do it. But here's my conspiracy theory number 2. The Republican Party did it. Said, look, you got to be the good shot. You got to be a great shot, my friend. Make sure you take just his ear or just, you know, a finger, you know, his hand, something, you know. And he said, you know, I can take the top of his ear off. And they're like, yeah, do that. Do that. Yeah, that'll work, because that'll show him that he's fighting. He's going to survive. He's going to be good. Just take the top of his ear off. That's it. That's my second conspiracy theory. Where are y'all conspiracy theories? I'm going crazy with conspiracy. Actually, these are conspiracisms. What I'm spouting, they're not even grounded in truth or close to being in reality. I'm grounded in reality, but my conspiracisms aren't. It didn't sound like gunshots. Okay. That's thank you for interacting with the topic of the day. I appreciate that, Wizard. Yeah, I mean, whenever I hear that pop, 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 I remember the range. Salute, Keith. That's who I needed to talk to. I was just about to say, where is Keith? You're in Japan. Are you getting the news from over here? What time is it? Hold on. Japan. 1:17 in the morning. God damn. And you on my live. I appreciate that, sir. Respect and salute. Salute to you, Keith. Yeah, 1:17. But what's going on in Japan? Do the Japanese care about Trump? What's going on? What's the climate like? What's the climate like in Japan? Not the weather, but you know the overall atmosphere, the mood of the people. And what are the Americans based on Japan? What are they like? Yeah, heard the news. It's already Monday for you, so it's already the next day. You're outside the weekend now. One moment. One second, everybody. Hold on. Just give me one moment. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Let me see here. Bring me some shirts from Japan. Some babes. Yeah, come on. You gotta bring some babes, Keith. But let's stay on topic. What is it like? Okay, Japanese news is talking about the incident, but what are they? Cause what are the people like? I understand that the news anchors, but what are the people? Did they have any ideas for Trump? Were they, you know? I know they can't vote for him, but what is their overall esteem of Trump? What do they have in mind for Trump? What do they have for thoughts for Trump? I already gave 2 conspiracy theories on both sides, Democratic and Republican. Cause that's close. They're not sure if it was the bullet, the round, or glass that, you know, sliced into his ear. and made it bleed. And it was a good amount of blood. It wasn't like significant, like gushing out. You know, it was a good amount of blood. It was like if you really nicked yourself while shaving, kind of like. That's the kind of blood that was coming out while shaving your head. I've cut my ear before. You know, I had the blood on the top, but it didn't run down my face. You know, like I'm saying, he's all about that poem, Invictus. My head is bloody but unbound, unbowed. So what is it, Keith? I know the Japanese news is talking about it. What are the people in Japan saying? What are the citizens saying? Do they have, are they bilingual or multilingual? I would imagine they are. It's only America where it's you know, depending on where you are in the States, it's just straight English. It's like, it's not even a thing. But I'm gonna try to come up with another conspiracy. I was already winning, but now this is gonna take me to the next level because of the sympathy vote. The sympathy vote. Oh, he was almost assassinated. How could I vote against that? The bleeding hearts. The evangelical Christians. How can I vote against him? How can I say that this man sent from God? How can I say, you know, anything otherwise? Keith says, not sure. In my opinion, Trump is an enigma to most Japanese people. Okay. That's a good evaluation. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. So yeah, you can go on and on. I'm waiting for y'all conspiracism. I want y'all to have conspiracy theories or conspiracisms. I just been spouting conspiracisms. Conspiracisms are distinct from conspiracy theories because conspiracy theories have at least a shred of truth and some bit of deeper meaning and could possibly be true. They're watching you. Be careful. Well, somebody's watching me. 8 people are watching me. It went up to 9. Now it's down to 8. I got 6 likes. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. This is going to be a good show. This is going to be a great show. We're making America great again. That's what's going to happen. The MAGAs. I mean, this is guns. These are God, family, and guns kind of niggas. Like, they don't play around. They don't play around. So, I'm being careful. I just need you guys to chime in on your conspiracy theories. Say anything. Say the craziest stuff ever. Conspiracisms and conspiracy theories. Whatever. I mean, how many swirled around with the actual assassination of JFK? Think about all the different, you know, patterns. They made a whole movie about it. It was like 4 hours long. One of the longest movies in history. It's not. It's like 3 hours. It's like 2 hours and like 2 hours and 40 minutes or something. I don't know. So 3 hours. I can look it up. Hold on. Let me see. 3 hours and 26 minutes. So yeah. You're gonna have to strap in for that movie. Yeah, JFK, definitely gonna have to strap in for that. Definitely gonna have to strap in for JFK. But there's gonna be a TV show. It's gonna be ripped from the headlines. Former vice president shot and injured but not killed. Because like I said, this is gonna be like Reagan. He's gonna have Reagan numbers. I'm gonna go back to the Republican side again. The Republicans put all this together. Who's this? Christopher Runge, back in the building. Salute to you, sir. Hello. Salute. I'm asking for $20 donations. This is a Sunday fundraiser. Asking for $20 donations. If you ain't got it, don't worry about it. I need your conspiracy theory or conspiracism. I need that in my life. This feeds me. Did you see my question? What was your question? I just see they are watching you. Be careful. That's the only question I see. You said, bring me some shirts from Japan. That's all I see from you, wizard. What's going on? What do you mean? I didn't see your question. Reiterate. Go ahead. Come on. Let's go. Keep it popping. 4 popping, 6 dropping. Because you shoot through niggas to save bullets. It's about the Capitol. I didn't see that. I really didn't see that. They may be deleting your questions. Did you? I didn't see your question. No, it's about what's about the Capitol. Come on, come on, come on. Keep it moving. Keep moving, wizard. I'm gonna steer the ship continually, but you know, I need my deckhands and my passengers to be on you know, be on board. Was it payback? Describe it a little bit more. Keep going. Payback for what? You know, because that's real close. That the bullet whizzed by him and may have broke something. They're, like I said, they're speculating whether it was glass or the actual round that struck him. He's claiming that the round struck him and went through his. He felt it go through his flesh after he heard a whizzing sound. The riot. We talking about the riot? What are you saying? What riot? What riot happened? I don't know about any riots or anything about that. But y'all are disappointing me, to be honest. I'm waiting for somebody to say some of the craziest, wildest stuff. It's not even gonna show up anymore. Y'all can just go hog wild on whatever you wish to say. Be like Height just drops, you know, a few dollars on my head every now and then. I appreciate that. All he needs is, let me see, he gave me $50 and $20. So all he needs to give me is $30. And he'll be set straight for the 100 Club for the month of July. But I don't know what you're talking about, Wizard. We're talking about the riot. The riot. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of another conspiracy theory. This could be RFK Jr. His father assassinated. His uncle assassinated. He may have the worm in his brain may have told him, you know, take out the president and make sure you do it right this time. The former president. Christopher Runs, prove me wrong about what? You didn't say anything. Is Lil Boosie behind this? There we go. That's what I need, Rob. 33,000-ish. Those kind of, you know, trolling, but makes you kind of wonder stuff, because Boosie was a supporter of Trump, I think. He was a supporter of Trump, and then he flipped on him or something like that. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. That's what we need. Wizard, they not letting us speak freely, and you not reading between the lines. I'm reading between every line, but I'm not seeing your posts. If you might be writing posts, but I'm not watching them. I can't see them. You just got to type it out and see what goes. See if it gets retracted or not. What are you talking about, Christopher Runge? Prove me wrong about what? You didn't say anything. They taking them down. And as long as I can read, when you say they taking them down, they're not taking all of them down, obviously. Just be careful with your wordings. Use asterisks and use different numbers sometimes. That works. And I can probably, you know, decipher what you're saying. With lead speak, if you know how to use lead speak. But I'm trying to think of another conspiracy. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Let me continue. RFK. RFK was like, you know, you don't have to kill him. Just come close. Just graze his face, graze his cheek, graze his ear. Cause he was what 200. He was 200 feet away. 200 feet away. AR-15. He could have popped his top. Open that email. Okay. I can do. I might be able to do that. I'm not sure. No, I can't do it here. Hold on. Just a moment. I'll be right back. Doesn't show an email. I don't see an email, sir. What is it? Hello, I'm out of here. I love America, and this is a touchy topic, so I gotta go. Okay, salute to you. I can respect that. I can respect that. Interesting. JFK and Bobby K. Bobby, yeah, Kennedy. Yup, very interesting. Yeah, that's my little conspiracy. That's one of my conspiracisms. I don't have conspiracy theories. I want you guys to have conspiracy theories, or maybe you can have conspiracisms too. But I just have conspiracisms. I've never seen YouTube delete comments. Well, they have. I thought you were getting out of here, Wizard. You coming back to get your coat? I wonder what Lil Pump feel about all this. Lil Pump. Oh my God. See, this is another thing too. This could get the black vote. This is a scheme to get the black vote. He's got the sneakers. He's a convicted felon. And he got shot. This nigga is a real nigga. In the street, he got street cred now. He's got hood status. Again, a lot of people already voted for him in the hood. But he got street status again. Re-up, like to another level, to the max. He's thugged out. If he drops a mixtape, I swear to God, that's it. I'm done. He's gonna have 21 Savage. He's gonna have Lotto. He's gonna have Sexy Red on there. This is Donald Trump. I don't even know impression, but like I just imagine him trying to flow on a beat. Just like, this could capture the black vote. They'll be like, oh, I see. Okay, he's one of us. I've been to jail. I was in the prison. My friends, we all got time. All of us put together, we got about 250 years worth of time. I've been into the penitentiary. I had 40 counts of fraud and guns charges and stuff on me. I know what that's like. No, Christopher, we can't see your question. You have to reword it, rephrase it, put asterisks in. Maybe it could be too sensitive. I'll gladly read it. I don't care. I'll read it and answer it if you have your question. Nah, can't see it. The question, yeah, we can't see it. So put it in, special characters or, whatever you got to do to make it make sense. But try to evade the getting captured by the algorithm, because the algorithm doesn't like certain things being written. But yeah, this is the black vote. Trump's gonna capture that black vote. They're like, damn, yo, he what? He got the sneaker. He got the gold sneaker. What do they cost? $400 or something crazy. He got the 34 counts, guilty on all counts, on all charges. Guilty on all charges. Then he gets shot. This is a rapper. That's a rapper's life. If you haven't noticed yet, that's how rappers live. Because the Crooks, Matthew Crooks, the guy who perished, the guy that was killed, the assassin, or would-be assassin, he had the chance to shoot him anywhere. This is what I don't get about the whole rally thing. Why aren't they in like a tube? Hold on. I have a question for you, Skyler, in the chat. Go ahead, Keith. Lil Pump action is a white or some sort of Latino. Yeah, I can't remember what his background is. I can't remember what he officially is. I think he's mixed. I think he's like white and Hispanic. I can't remember. I mean, I can look it up real quick. Lil Pump Trump. He called Trump did a gaffe, 4 years ago with Lil Pump. He called him Lil Pimp. That's funny. So okay, last name is Garcia. So that seems like he's Hispanic. I think he's Hispanic. He's from Colombia. They're both from Colombia. So he's Hispanic. Let me see. Here we go. Lil Pimp. I know exactly. How do you all feel about affordable health care and affordable housing for all America? Okay, Keith. That's hot, and we can save that for another time. That's what I like to talk about. But we talking about this. We're riding. I'm eating. I'm grubbing off of this Trump shit. We can talk about anything else beyond that, but we talking about Trump right now. It's all about Trump. It's all about the attempted assassination, the attempt on his life. Big O's to the chef Rosenberg. Salute to you. Thank you for coming to the room. Would you agree that the Secret Service failed to protect 45? Of course. That was a paltry. They reacted instead of being proactive. The only guy that was like semi together was the guy that I think he took out, the sniper. If that was Secret Service, I don't even know if that was just regular law enforcement or if that was Secret Service. He wasn't, he was in tactical gear. There were some law enforcement. There was one guy with green tactical gear, and there was a guy with black tactical gear. And then the Secret Service people were like, just, if he gets shot, it's all right. We'll just catch the blood, or I guess I don't know. I don't understand it. They should be in a glass case for this exact reason. I've been thinking this for the longest time. Even the Pope from the 80s, almost 40, 50 years ago, he had a Pope mobile because somebody shot the Pope. The Pope. They shot that nigga. How do you shoot the Pope? I'm an atheist and that's crazy. You shoot the Pope? I mean, he has evil and vicious ideals, but I think he's the last one to carry an AK-47, It's crazy. My question ties into the Trump incident. Okay. Make it make sense. Come on, Keith. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Tie it into the question. I'll answer the question as long as I understand it's about Trump. It has to all be about Trump. Christian Runge, how do you guys gonna vote for Trump or Biden? Okay, I hope that was your question. Hope that was your question because it was real choppy. But yeah, that's not the topic. The topic is conspiracy theories. I need your conspiracy theories. Everything to do with how former President Trump was assailed against but not assassinated. Keith says America first. And he's living in Japan, so that means a lot. But yeah, I'm trying to think of another conspiracy theory. Amber Rose. No, I don't know if I can do an Amber Rose tie-in because she's going to be speaking at the RNC. She's going to be one of the speakers at the RNC. Amber Rose. Oh, America First is your correlation. Okay. So how's that a correlation? I'm still not seeing it. The affordable health care and affordable housing for all Americans, America First, is my correlation. I'm still not seeing it, sir. I'm stupid. You got to break it down Barney style to me. Yeah, break it down Barney style. I'm stupid like that. I'm a dumb community college dropout. So let me see. I'm gonna try to figure it out. Maybe Lil Pump, flipped on Trump. Didn't mean to rhyme right there, but I had to. And he he paid off the would-be killer, the would-be assassin. He said, "Look here, man. Here's 10 stacks. Here's 10 stacks. You can take this guy out." He said, "I'll take him out for $100. I don't care." He was just like, "Look, man, just take him out, man. We had enough of Trump. It's too much." And that's what's going to happen with the MAGAs. The MAGAs are going to be like, man, they're going to all carry guns. Everybody's going to have a gun. Somebody's going to shoot off at every rally. Somebody else is going to shoot somebody else. Somebody's going to shoot somebody else. I was just at an event yesterday, and there was a guy with a gun on the hip. You spelled my name wrong, but don't say what. Don't say what. What are you saying, Rob 3000? Don't say what. Don't say what. But anyway, there was a guy with a gun on his hip. Obviously out in the open, just, open carry. You can carry and as long as it's open. In Delaware, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe he was out of state and didn't know the rules. I don't know. I have to look into that. Let me see if I can do that right now. Yes, as of March 2024, holy shit. Delaware is an open carry state that allows legally entitled residents at least 21 years old to openly carry handguns without a permit. However, there are some restrictions in areas where firearms are prohibited, such as courthouses, police stations, and other areas. For example, rifles and shotguns must be unloaded when carried in vehicles, farm machinery, motorboats, sailboats. Okay. Since March of this year, it's been open carry. Was it the tiny? I don't know what you're saying. You gotta give me better information, Rob. Give me better information. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're trying to say. I happily read it for you, but I don't know what you're saying. I just don't know what you're saying. But yeah. So Amber Rose is what is Tiny? I don't know what Tiny is. Who is Tiny? What is it? The Tiny? Is this a joke? I don't know what emoji is that. I don't know what that is. I can't see it. Can you write out what emoji that is? Oh, it's a oh. Okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Those are hats, aren't they? Hats. Those are tiny hats. The small hat. Is that what you're saying? Small hats? Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you're saying. Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure. Don't say it. I can say it. My video's not monetized, so they don't go by those algorithms. They go by a different algorithm. So if you're saying tiny hat or a small hat, that's interesting. That's very interesting. The Jewish people, the Jews. I said it. The Jews have, their hands in everything. And the economic system, and the fashion system, and the entertainment and media systems. Rob's laughing. They have their hands in a lot of things, and I think that's a good thing. They're a very small population. There's like 5 million to 12 million, serious Jewish people in the world. Out of 8 billion, there's like 12 million Jews. I'm serious. I think I looked that up a few times. I'll make sure. How many Jews? 15.7 million people. Jewish population out of 8 billion people. Go figure. I was off by 3 million people. How can you not see my I don't know. Christopher runs. You have to understand. I will, if you put in the right code, then I will understand what you're saying. Put it in lead speaker. Put it in, you don't put it in emojis. That's the worst thing you can do. All right, Keith is back on another block. They have a lot of power and influence over the world. Yes, they do. And I don't mean that like, a lot of people say, oh, they control everything. They run everything. I just say they're involved in a lot of things. And most important things. There's yet to be a Jewish president. There have been senators and House and representatives who have been Jewish, but never been at the highest level of government, highest office in the land. But come on, Christopher, I'm waiting for him. I'm not blocking you. Nobody's blocking you. Nobody's blocking you or taking down your comments or questions. That's for sure. I do want to see. But yeah, it just went and Bud. I was like, this nigga's gonna be a rapper. I was like, man, he don't come out this mug smelling like roses. People gonna be at his feet like, oh, you were injured. Oh my God. Like I said, this goes back to Reagan. Please see my Christopher Runge again. For real. I'm serious this time. Are you understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth? Right? If I can see this message that you're saying, please see my messages, then I'm seeing your messages, whatever messages that pop up. Give us your email and read our questions that way. Sure. SkylerSaunders@gmail.com. SkylerSaunders@gmail.com. Trump has hardest mixtape cover ever. Exact. Fire, Rob. Fire. He'll have the hardest. With the fist up and the blood coming out of his ear. Or coming out of, the ear portion. Put it on the screen. Okay. This is the best way I can put it on the screen is if I do this. Start a poll. Smoke a poll? No, start a poll. Pause. No Diddy. Okay, so the poll is just my email address. Reagan's assassin was released from a mental hospital about 10 years. No, it wasn't his assassin. His would-be assassin. Reagan was survived. Reagan survived. And that was a lot more serious. That was a hell of a lot more serious. He was shot in the chest. Good thing he didn't hit an artery in his heart. So, yeah, I'm gonna look at who. John Hinckley Jr., I think his name was. Maybe 100%. Looking for it right now. John Hinckley Jr., yeah. And John Hinckley Jr. did it because he wanted to impress Jodie Foster. That is sick. That is disgusting. That is abhorrent. Okay. Christopher Runs, you gotta leave. Goodbye. Salute to you, sir. Appreciate you for coming in. We gotta have these discussions. Hold on. I'm gonna end this. I think he's out. I'm gonna put this one up. How about this? I'm looking for it right now. Just give me a moment, kids. Alright. I think we're good now. Okay. You sent the email, Wizard. I don't know if you're going to get it, though. I'm not sure. Yeah, Jodie Foster. See, this guy doesn't have... And he's got nothing. He's dead. They killed that nigga. But John Hinckley Jr., he was put in a mental hospital and then released. That's true. Either a few years ago or I think it was like last year or a couple years ago. He's 69 now. And his restrictions were unconditionally lifted in June 2022. Attempted to kill the president, assault on a federal officer, use of a firearm during the commission of a federal felony, assault with a dangerous weapon, assault with intent to kill, with armed ×4, while armed ×4, assaulting a police officer with a deadly weapon, carrying a pistol without the required license. Verdict, not guilty on all counts by reason of insanity. So this nigga was real crazy. He wasn't my kind of crazy, but he was like criminally crazy. But he got off, and he was sent to a mental hospital, and now he's free. He's walking. He's either eating cheese balls in his living room, or walking the streets. I don't know. They always say, oh, he's on the streets now. What was about 5 years ago, Keith? What was 5 years ago? Explain that to me, please. I'm kind of disappointed. I liked what Rob was saying. Rob was saying some stuff was like, just, I'm talking about that outer space crazy conspiracy theory, just that off the wall, just don't even make sense kind of things. But then they got your head scratching, like, man, look at that. But yeah, so it's a mess. It's really a mess, because I still don't understand it. I don't understand how he was that vulnerable. How did they be so vulnerable? And what was the level of security like? See, this is what I'm talking about for government cover-ups and government conspiracies and conspiracisms. Hinckley was visited from the Cuckoo House. Oh, yeah. No, it was actually about 2 years ago. It was 2022. It was 2022. I sent an email. They probably blocked it. Hold on. A heavy blow. Yeah, it's not that. You're off only by a few years. Don't worry about it. You're off by a few years. Don't worry about it, Keith. But what did Rob say? And I did. That was your question. Yeah, it could be retribution for the Capitol. Democrats, they said, look, we're not gonna kill him. We're just gonna scare him. We're gonna shake him up a bit. We're gonna we're gonna show him, that you can get touched. We're just gonna show him that you can get touched. Like, we're not gonna take you out, but you can get touched. Ronald Reagan was America's best dressed president. The tailoring on his suits was impeccable. He took risks during with patterns during the winter holidays and light colored suits in the spring. Thanks, Rob. But where's the conspiracy theory? Our conspiracy theory about Reagan and Trump. That it was very similar situations. Reagan, was really exposed and he was shot, and that was pretty, outrageous. But come on, tie it to the topic. Tie Reagan to the topic. Don't tell me about, what his wardrobe was. Ronald Reagan and Arnold Schwarzenegger are both from Cali. Yeah, and Arnold Schwarzenegger can't be president because he was born in Austria. If you didn't know that. He can be governor, but he can't be president. Both are Hollywood actors. Yes, very true. I don't know if Reagan was born in California. I'll make sure. Yeah, Reagan was born in Illinois, and Schwarzenegger was born in Austria. Sorry. So they're not necessarily from Cali. They represented the state of California, as governors. That's true. This is messy, kids. It's a mess. It's problematic. I'm just saying. I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm crazy already. I'm crazy. Ooh. But let's see. Reagan was governor of Cali before he became president. Yes, facts. What conspiracy theories do you have, though, about the Trump shooting? His brush with death. Because if that shard of glass, or if that bullet, I think it was the bullet. A lot of people are speculating, well, it could have been a shard of glass. But I think it was the bullet. It was a round. If a round had just came inches, just less than a few inches into his, his head, there'd be no more Donald Trump. That's a fact. That's no bullshit. Yeah, NCIS, exactly. You remember that? They showed on NCIS how the bullet time, you could see the internal trajectory of the round going into the flesh, stuff like that. I don't know if they still do that. I stopped watching Inside. That's a long time ago. But I need conspiracy theories and conspiracisms. Say it was, Jenna Bush, Jenna and Laura Bush. They don't like, Trump or George W. Bush. They all, conspired together to get him out of the Republican Party. Is Bush? I think Bush is the only living former president that's a Republican. Maybe besides Trump. I know besides Trump, but besides Trump, I think George W. Bush, because there's Clinton, there's Carter, Clinton, Obama, and current President Biden. Yeah. Besides Trump, George W. Bush is the only. He's the only Republican president that's living, past or present. Besides Trump, of course. Just a little tidbit. But so that was my other conspiracism. George W. Bush, wants to be the only Republican former president. So he was like, I'm gonna just scare him a little bit. I'm gonna just shake him up. Put a round near his ear. Drop some new flavor in your ear. That's gonna be Trump. That's gonna be Trump's interest music when he comes out. Here comes the damn new flavor in your ear. Bush got to be damn near 100 years old. He's 78. He's 78. I looked it up. He's 78 years old. Bush is 78. This is no country for old men. Actually, it seems like this is a country just for old men. Mainly old white men. Yeah, so if you just take the time to just think about all the different conspiracies and conspiracisms that go into all this, people, there are billions of people all over the world that know about this. The United States is the magnet for the world. So we attract everybody. We attract the ideas of everybody. So I'm going to see what my count is. We're at an hour and 3 minutes, I think it is. But I appreciate everybody that came in today. I'm about to close out. I have to sign out of here for good. But I had fun with my own conspiracisms. I thought y'all were going to come a lot harder with the conspiracisms and the conspiracy theories. But you kind of let me down, to be honest. But I appreciate you for showing up. I thank you for your viewership. I should have a good 40 to 50, maybe a little bit more than that. Okay, wait a minute. Wizard's coming back. I tried to go back and listen to your reply to question edited out of your live. What? We couldn't? All right, now I'm back in the game. This is my encore. Salute. Salute. Hold on. This is my encore. This is my encore because Wizard said we couldn't hear it. You were saying wretched. You were talking about this is revenge, or to avenge the riot at the Capitol. That's what your question was, right? I got the email. So what I think is that's a great conspiracy theory, or maybe it's a conspiracism. It may not be grounded in truth or have the possibility of being grounded in truth. Okay, yes. Okay, gotcha. See, I wasn't trying to, yank your chain. I was just trying to tell the truth. Pause, no diddy. But yeah, so that's a great conspiracy theory. They said, "Oh, you wanna violate the United States Capitol, the seat of government for these United States? Are you serious? You about that life? Okay, that's what you want to do. We're gonna send you a message." They did some mafia shit. They did some mafia shit. Mafia shit is like, we'll scare you. We'll put a slaughtered head of a horse, in your bed. We'll give you a symbol. We'll give you a sign. We'll nick you. We'll shoot you in your shoulder. Pew pew. Ah, little blood. Didn't hit the muscle. Didn't hit anything. Didn't hit any arteries in there. We'll shoot you in your ear. Bang bang. Pew pew pew. Just one. Pew. Have you bloody. But like I said, like the poem Invictus, my head is bloody but unbowed. That's what he's going to say. He's going to say that. Watch him say that. Was Kodak Black's people trying to send a message to stop the war in Haiti? That's what I'm talking about, Rob. My nigga. That's what I'm talking about. I was about to get out of here now. Y'all fired me back up. That was a good one, Rob. Was Kodak Black's people trying to send a message to stop the war in Haiti? What's his name? Barbecue? He can't do it all by himself. He's fighting a war all by himself. He's fighting a war all by himself. Do they want him to drop out? I don't know. It could happen. But Barbecue can't do it all by himself. So, you send a message. Kodak Black was like, man, I know you helped me out on that last one, but I can't abide by this. I can't. Let me just send around. Let me get somebody to send a round off. Hey, anything is possible. Hey, but that's what I was saying. I was just watching Goodfellas yesterday, all about grimy backs, linguine eating sons of, so-called wise guys, Goodfellas, whatever. They're just treacherous backstabbers and shoot you in your head and leave you for dead kind of craziness. Didn't mean to rhyme there, but I did. But yeah, so y'all keep coming with those conspiracies. Starby missing it, but he on rich people time. I thought he would do a show last night. He's probably busy with the squirrels. It was probably rain. It was rainy, on a Friday. I think when he did a show, and he didn't do a show last night because he's probably trying to get prepared for the week. To be honest with you, I'm not being serious. For the week, I'm sure he's going to address. Either he's going to address, Trump completely, or bypass it totally. He's going to do one or the other. He's very unpredictable in a lot of ways. That's what I respect about him. He doesn't do everything what you expect. Goodfellas is the Godfather, definitely Godfather. But Goodfellas is good too. I mean, it's terrible because we have to root for who are we rooting for? You have to root for people that have 2 or 3 lines, the police and stuff like that. And these people, these vicious, lowlifes that, aren't scientists or mathematicians or, Nobel laureates or anything like that. They're just, the scum of the earth. We're supposed to, look at them to be heroes. Are you kidding me? Did Elon push a button? Rob, you're on my type time today, sir. You're on my type time, Rob. Did Elon push a button? I think Elon didn't, though. I think Elon wouldn't have. Because he's pretty much on gang with former President Trump. But that was a good point, though. I like that. You're on code right now. Trump, my guy. I voted for him twice. How did you vote for him? Did you have a absentee ballot or something? Keith? You have an absentee ballot? Rob, okay, Space Force versus Tesla. I think you're confusing categories. Space Force is a military branch, and Tesla is a choice or insane. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay. But he voted for him twice. 16 and 2020. That's what threw me off too. But Tesla is a privately owned electronic car company. I don't understand what you're saying. Space Force versus Tesla. Rob, don't lose me. Don't lose me, Rob. You're doing good. You're doing very good today. I like your conspiracisms. I'm trying to think of some just off the wall, crazy, wild stuff. Did Bill Gates send the nerds with lasers? Wizard, there we go. Because if you look at this cat's picture, he's like the classic goofy nerd, probably got picked on, probably got shoved into a few lockers now and then. Then he started, looking up some literature. I don't know. Now I'm just bullshit. I'm just, making conspiracism as I go along. But, he probably didn't have a girlfriend. He may have never had sexual relations with a female or even a male or whatever the case may be, whatever kids are on right now. And grown people. But, yeah, he may never experience that. I don't know. I was goofy. I was an Urkel. I wore the glasses. I never had braces. My teeth always straight. But I had the glasses. Everybody was like, oh, Urkel. And I just took it because I was always popular. I was always the man. I was the best all-around male of my high school class. I mean, it's just facts like that. It's how you carry yourself. It's how you carry yourself. It doesn't matter if you got glasses, if you got braces, if you got the headgear, whatever it is, if you got goofy clothes, if you got bobos on, how you carry yourself, how you say things, how you word things, your actions, that's how people really will judge you, will show who they are for you. Yeah, I did. I saw your joke. I saw it. All right. Was Harry Potter about Bill Gates? I don't know. That could be a possibility. That could be a possibility. They say that Wizard of Oz was about the banking system and I think Kansas City, something like that. It's like it was all a parable or allegory for the banking system. Go figure. But yeah, keep coming with those theories. I like that. That was cute, but let's try to stay on Trump. Pause. No Diddy. Did you see yeah? Maybe he was just disgruntled. Who was disgruntled about what? The kid? You talking about the shooter? Thomas Matthew Crooks? He may have been disgruntled. He said he was a part of the Republican Party. State voter records show that he was a registered Republican, according to U.S. media. He is also reported to have donated $15 to liberal campaign group Act Blue in 2021. I'm getting all this from BBC. According to U.S. media reports, Crooks was wearing a t-shirt from Demolition Ranch, a YouTube channel known for its guns and demolition content. The channel has millions of subscribers featuring videos on different guns and explosive devices. And I like that is a channel because I hope it doesn't get shut down because it says millions of subscribers. That means millions of subscribers aren't going to take their fury and their frustration out on a political leader. That's the thing. That's what we have to be careful about when it comes to forget it. I'm doing a 2-hour show. I'm going in. I'm going in hard and deep. Balls deep. Pause. No Snow Diddy. Oh, here we go. Hold on. They said a midget hung himself in the wizard. That's a prop. That's a fallacy. What you see when they were about to say we're off the trip to wizard, we're on our trip. How does it go? We're on our way to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. That after the scene where the witch, the Wicked Witch of the West sends the fire. How about a little fireball, Scarecrow? And they stomp it out and everything like that. So they regroup and they're about to go down to the lion, the Tin Man, and Dorothy and the Scarecrow are about to go down the road again. And what you see is not a hanging midget, but a piece of scenery, a piece of a prop or something like that. It's gotten edited out from versions, but I think I still have a VHS tape somewhere that still has it on there. But let me get back to these conspiracies. Did Kamala Harris press a button? Oh no, child. Kamala Harris. She says the same thing over and over again. I can't remember her specific speech. I can't remember the exact quotation, but she does repeat herself over and over. Yeah, oh. Yeah. around the river and through the wood and to grandmother's house we go, yeah. Over the river and through the wood, yeah. But keep coming, hit me with them theoricisms, conspiracy theories. Who put it together? Because there's always something. There's always going to be something. Somebody's going to realize something. No matter what. Has to be orchestrated. It has to be somebody had to put together the idea to do it. That's all on the time that we have. It's all on our own time. That we have to realize that everything just like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, John Lennon, Gandhi, all these people that preach peace, by the way. See, Trump doesn't really preach peace too much. Did Stormy push the button? Woo! Keith, okay, Keith, I see you. Okay, Rick James is in here. All right, salute to you. I got 12 likes and 4 people in here. I need to have 40,000 people in here. That'd be the day. But yeah, salute to you, Rick James. But did Stormy push the button? Stormy said, you know what? I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get you back or I'm going to scare you. I'm going to scare you for even a second. You may, fist pump. Woo! Fight, 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 fight. All that. That's cute. But for a second there, he wasn't feeling it. He said, and then they just tackled him. They brought him to the deck. But like I said, I can't remember who asked it, but there's a great question. Secret Service fell, they better get something right. They got to get him in a tube. They got to get him in behind plastic. And all the speakers, they have to be behind plastic or something, some kind of way. I always wondered that. I'm like, this thing is just out in the open? Nothing? Pope Mobile or something crazy? A stationary Pope Mobile? A stationary, protective glass, protective plastic, something like that, bulletproof. Woo! Now we're going crazy. He's going to be deaf in that ear now, Well, we wouldn't. We don't want to know that. That's different than a conspiracism because I don't think that's true. I think if it had been fired near his ear, it would have been. But it just took off the fleshy part of the top part of his ear. Was it Biden Hunter? You meant Hunter Biden. Was it the dog, the Biden Hunter? Commander. Yeah, Commander. The Commander, did he push a button? Was it Joe's son? Yeah, was it Hunter Biden? Yeah, I know. I know what you meant. And then I like how you said the dog. The dog could have had something to do with it. Did Melania have something to do with it? Whoo! Anybody think of that? Melania. She was like, "Oh, you want to play around? You want to go against our marriage? You want to go against this whore that takes it off all fours on screens? That's what you want to do? Okay, I'll send a message. I'll send a little message." But getting back to the Secret Service, they did a piss poor job, if you ask me. But it's like it's not even a surprise. It's like, duh. Why don't you have something to block something from anything? I don't understand. I think I was just so numb to the fact that they just put them up there in front of without any protection. Obviously, I think he may have a bulletproof vest, but that's not gonna resist against a headshot. He's gonna have to wear a helmet or something. And then all different dum-dum rounds and other artillery can armor piercing rounds. All that factors into the same thing. So okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. It's been fun. I've had laughter. Every time when I'm about to leave, y'all want to come up with something else. Eddie Murphy back in the day. I must save the president. Oh yeah. What is it? What? God, buckwheat. Buckwheat. Yeah, buckwheat. I must save the president as buckwheat. That's funny. All right, so yeah, raw. Yeah, raw. Delirious or raw? Yeah, I must save the president. But he also had they also on SNL they parodied the assassination attempt on Reagan. So I got one person in here. I was trying to get it up to 10. I think I got up to 9. So I'm probably gonna have at least 40 to 50 people total watching. So that's pretty decent. I appreciate you all. Thank you for all the conspiracisms, conspiracies. I do appreciate every last one of them. I will see you sometime tomorrow. Thank you very much. Take care.